Good people, welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. A very strong group that is standing up for human rights violations in Nigeria and doing everything to see that the likes of Mazinam Kano is freed from DSS detention has put up a very strong plea before the UN and also the EU, talking about United Nations and the European nation. And Human Rights Association of Nigeria has extended this plea to them for a visit to Nigeria. You're going to see the reason why they are calling or demanding for EU visit to Nigeria and also to Mazinam Kano's detention cell. But before we give you full details of this, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, the Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, HORIWA, has asked the United Nations to visit Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS. The right group said it was worried by some reports and allegations of torture being made by the detained IPOB leader, following the persistent complaints by Kanu of being maltreated in the cells of the DSS, which have constantly been denied by the agency. Horiwa said it was now important that the UN, through her country representative, pays a monitoring visitation to the detention facility of the DSS to ascertain the veracity or otherwise of these consistent complaints by the leader of IPOB. Horiwa said there are allegations that the secret police is flouting Justice Binta Nyako's order that it allowed Kanu to change his clothes and has continued to starve the IPOB leader. According to his lawyer and human rights activist Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Horiwa said it was disconcerting that the DSS, which is a creation of the law, can deliberately flout the binding orders of a court of competent jurisdiction, as alleged by the lawyers. For this reason, the group said it was urging the United Nations, the European Union, the British High Commission to visit and inspect the situation of the detained person Kanu. Horiwa said although it is aware that the DSS has on many occasions denied those sets of allegations made by the legal representatives of Kanu, the frequency of the complaints should merit a high-profile visit by the international organization in Nigeria such as the EU, UN and world democracies such as the diplomatic officials from embassies of powerful nations with representation in Nigeria. Wow, such a suggestion is very great and very reasonable. But then don't forget that Nigeria is a sovereign country and they have every right not to allow certain people to come into their space. Apart from that, way that will be obtainable is knowing that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen. Being a British citizen, I feel and I know that they have the right, that's mostly UN and also British embassy or diplomats, they have the right to possibly pay him a visit. But the kind of visit Horiwa is talking about is a visit for inspection of the facility he's staying in and also to possibly have a one-on-one talk with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the issues that have been, trending on social media or trending on most news media, especially like the one that came out fairly recently, spearheaded by the person of his lawyer that's talking about Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the last visit, complained seriously about the fact that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not being fed as it should be, and that he has not been given food regularly, and sequel to that, his health has been deteriorating. Not just that alone, the issue of change of clothing is still pending till today, and I'm just wondering, what What is it about the issue of clothing and all of that? Why is it, really generating a lot of controversy? It's quite inhuman, if we must tell the truth, for someone to wear one single cloth for as long as now. I don't know if his boxers have been changed, and other stuffs that he wears on singlet has been changed. But if he's wearing just one cloth and one boxers and one singlet from the inception, from the time he was brought into the country, far back July, 21st or June 21st till now, it's quite inhuman. And I feel that DSS should have a rethink in that direction. Even in the case of the clothing, if the clothings are not, does not meet their specification, or they don't want these other people to bring clothing for him, spell out the specification. These and these and these and these are the kind of clothes that we need. They bring the clothes, you put it under scrutiny and allow him to still live as a human being, because if we must tell ourselves the truth, the case has not gone against him. Everything is still alleged right now. So he is not yet, accused of those things that they say he has done. So why should you trample on his fundamental human rights? It's quite a serious issue. But I feel also, I have said this before, that at a point like this, it's needful for the DSS also to come up with something like a press statement, to let the people understand whether these things we are hearing are false or they are not false. Because Ifeanyi Ejiofor had the promise that in the next sitting, those things will be presented to in the court before Justice Binta Nyako, that they will let them understand the veracity of what they have done, or the extent of the effect of what they have done. But then, looking at the recommendation from Horiwa says EU should step in, UN should step in, and other authorities, especially those who are well recognized as high powers, that they should step in to see how they can possibly look into this world democracies, that they should step in. I've never heard such happen in any country of the world. And if it has never happened, that it clearly shows that everybody seems to be minding their own business. But then they have rolled out the plea. Let's see what the reaction will be. But before we go ahead, let's just look at what Nigerians have to say. And someone here says this issue cannot fly because this is a sovereign nation and they have the right to treat their own people the way they feel like. Another person here says, I wish that it was not Nnamdi Kanu that was there. It was this autopilot guy, Simon Igba, that was brought in there. Another person here says, this is the journey of a freedom fighter. One day, all of this will be over and he will have stories to tell. Another person here says, no need to keep talking about this issue because it will not change anything. What should be done is empowering the legal team so that they may be able to do the needful for his release to come speedily. Another person here says, it's a process. With time, all of these will end in press. So many reactions coming from Nigerians, but I'd like to leave it there. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. What's your position on the recommendation by the Human Rights Association of Nigeria on what some strong democracies should do about the issue of torture and other stuff meted against DSS by legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?